Nuclear weapons are the most powerful and destructive tools ever created by humans. They harness the immense energy released when atoms are split or fused. The idea of nuclear weapons began with scientific discoveries in the early 20th century. Scientists like Albert Einstein and Enrico Fermi made breakthroughs in understanding atomic structure. This knowledge led to both peaceful and military applications of nuclear power. The development of nuclear weapons was driven by fears during World War II. The United States launched a secret program called the Manhattan Project. The creation of nuclear weapons marked a turning point in human history. It gave us the power to destroy ourselves many times over. The atomic age had begun, bringing with it both promise and peril for humanity. The Manhattan Project was a massive secret research program. It was launched by the United States during World War II. The goal was to develop the world's first atomic bombs. The project brought together the brightest scientific minds of the time. It was led by physicist J. Robert Oppenheimer, known as the father of the atomic bomb. The main laboratory was in Los Alamos, New Mexico. Scientists worked tirelessly to design and build the bombs. They faced many technical challenges and moral dilemmas. Two types of atomic bombs were developed, Little Boy and Fat Man. Little Boy used uranium-235 and worked by gun-type fission. Fat Man used plutonium and worked by implosion. The first nuclear test, codenamed Trinity, took place on July 16, 1945 in New Mexico. The success of the Manhattan Project changed the world forever. It demonstrated the power of scientific collaboration, but also raised serious ethical questions about the use of such destructive technology. On August 6, 1945, the United States dropped an atomic bomb on Hiroshima, Japan. The bomb, Little Boy, exploded with the force of about 15,000 tons of TNT. It instantly destroyed much of the city. 3 days later, on August 9th, a second bomb, Fat Man, was dropped on Nagasaki. These were the first and only uses of nuclear weapons in war. The immediate effects of the bombings were catastrophic. Tens of thousands of people died instantly. Many more died in the following days and weeks from burns and radiation sickness. The explosions created massive firestorms and leveled buildings for miles around. The exact death toll is unknown, but estimates range from 129,000 to 226,000 people. Survivors, known as hibakusha, faced ongoing health issues, including increased rates of cancer and birth defects. The psychological trauma was also severe. The bombings left deep scars on Japanese society and culture. The use of atomic bombs on Japan remains highly controversial. Regardless of one's view, the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki marked a turning point in history. The Cold War, a nuclear arms race. After World War II, tensions grew between the United States and the Soviet Union. This period was marked by a nuclear arms race. Both superpowers rushed to build powerful nuclear weapons. They sought military and political advantage through nuclear superiority. Hydrogen bombs, more powerful than atomic bombs, were created. Delivery systems like intercontinental ballistic missiles were developed. By the 1960s, both sides had enough nuclear weapons to destroy the world. This led to the concept of mutually assured destruction, or MAD. MAD meant neither side would attack first, knowing it would lead to their own destruction. Section 5. Global efforts for nuclear control. As the dangers of nuclear weapons became clear, efforts to control them began. The most significant of these is the Treaty on the Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons, or NPT. The NPT came into force in 1970. It aims to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and promote disarmament. Almost all countries have joined the treaty. The NPT divides countries into nuclear weapon states and non-nuclear weapon states. Nuclear states agree not to help others get nuclear weapons. Non-nuclear states agree not to pursue them. The treaty also promotes the peaceful use of nuclear technology. Other important agreements include the Comprehensive Nuclear Test Ban Treaty, or CTBT, which bans all nuclear explosions. Strategic Arms Reduction Treaties, or START, between the US and Russia have reduced nuclear arsenals. Various nuclear weapon-free zones have been established around the world. Despite these efforts, challenges remain. Not all countries have joined these treaties, and some nations have developed nuclear weapons outside the NPT framework. However, these global efforts have significantly reduced the risk of nuclear war, showing the importance of international cooperation. Section 6. Modern challenges and the path forward. Today, the world faces new nuclear challenges. The threat of nuclear terrorism is a major concern. There are fears that terrorist groups might acquire nuclear materials. The spread of nuclear technology to more countries also raises risks. Some nations pursue nuclear programs despite international opposition, increasing regional tensions. Climate change and environmental concerns add new dimensions to the nuclear issue. The production and testing of nuclear weapons have left environmental scars. Safely storing nuclear waste remains a challenge. At the same time, some see nuclear power as a potential solution to climate change. Education and awareness are crucial in addressing these challenges. People need to understand the risks and realities of nuclear weapons. International cooperation remains vital. Countries must work together to reduce nuclear arsenals and prevent proliferation. By working together, we can build a more secure future for all, harnessing the power of the atom for peace, not destruction.